In this video, we're going to build a end-to-end info business in 24 hours. It's been a while since a challenge. This is going to be a really fun one. And the theme of this video is doing this with AI. We review all these kinds of tools on the channel. Let's put it all together into one bundle, into one business, and actually get out there and make some money. That's the video. Grab your coffee, open that Notes app, and let's dive into it. So here's the mission. Number one, we need to pick a product. Number two, we need to build it. And then number three, we need to go out into the real world and actually start selling it. So those are the three steps. Again, the mission here is 24 hours, at least one sale. And we're gonna do this with a platform called Nos.io. And here's some quick context on what they actually are before we start building. So you may know this guy from his ultra viral daily shorts, and he's all about innovation. So he built this all-in-one AI platform for solopreneurs and coaches, maybe like you, so y'all can launch and grow your own online businesses easily, like courses, coaching programs, and communities. They've helped over 350,000 entrepreneurs generate over $20 million in sales. And you'll see exactly why this platform is so useful and why we're using it for this video. But the two big points, in my opinion, are number one, the AI co-founder that helps you actually build your product, and number two, the Magic Suite with tools like Magic Ads and Magic Leads to help you find customers automatically. So Nos.io is the infrastructure that we're using to fulfill this challenge. And if you want to follow along and build your own business while we do it in this video, you can get started completely free at Nos.io, or the link's in the description. And seriously, you can have a actual info product and business set up by the time this video ends. So go try it for free and let's do this thing together. And let's get to building. Hello. Okay, it is 12 p.m. on the dot. We have exactly 24 hours to get our first sale, and the challenge starts now. And first up, well, what are we going to sell? So this right here is the homepage of Nos.io. What we're going to do is use the co-founder right here. So in the theme of the channel, what if AI comes up with the idea that gets us to our business and our first sale? Now I want something very pointed and specific with a wealthy demographic where the offer is essentially you are going to make more money, and that amount of money is going to be vastly more than the price of the product if you go ahead and buy it. So we're going to hop over here into ChatGPT Deep Research to come up with our business idea for us. Come up with info product ideas. So the demographic plus offer plus product that is unique and targets a very niche demographic. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I've been talking to ChatGPT for a while now, and here is the final idea that I've come to. So everyone knows Alex Hormozi, and he's blown up on YouTube over the past few years. He's also really well known for his unique style of content and thumbnails. And I myself, as a creator, have searched previously Alex Hormozi thumbnail pack, as in the templates for his thumbnails, so you can go and kind of replicate that style. And I think there's one kind of offering out there, but I'm pretty sure that no one is advertising this. So here's the idea. We could sell the exact templates that make thumbnails look like Alex Hormozi. So these are the actual Photoshop files where people can just insert photos of themselves, change up the copy, and they have their own thumbnails. And here's the offer that GPT came up with. So get 20 ready to edit Photoshop templates modeled after Hormozi style thumbnails that will instantly double your click-through rate. Now we also want to structure this as a conventional offer so we can have a money back guarantee where if you don't see an improvement in your click-through rate from using these thumbnails, then you get a full refund. That way, genuinely, if people get value from it, great, then they're happy to pay. And if they don't get value from it, then hey, they got it for free. It's been about half an hour, so we have our product, and now I've jumped into the Nos.io portal here. Now what I'm going to do to start creating this business is head into the co-founder tab and say, hey, this is the business I want to create. Help me build it. So let's click create. And now this AI co-founder is going to help us actually build and implement the project within Nos.io. So what this co-founder has done is created the kind of copy or the sales page for this. So we can see the product, the title, some AI images, and then also you can see right here that it's actually generating ads and finding leads for us. But before we actually launch this and start trying to earn money from it, we do have to actually create the product or the thumbnail templates. So in the co-founder tab here, I'm now going to click create this product. And now you can see that the product page is being created. So this is kind of the back end or how we manage this within the Nos.io platform. And all we have to do to fill out the product side of this is to upload the Photoshop templates right here, the color grading pack here, and then a quick start tutorial video. So I'm gonna grab a Red Bull, jump into Photoshop and get those 20 templates made, and then I'll show you what they look like. Okay, I've been at it for a few hours now. It is 2:28 p.m. But let me go show you what I made. So here are all of the 20 thumbnails. I basically just made all of them in the style of one that would actually be put on the Hormozi channel. And these are all layered. So the idea is a creator or YouTuber can go in, download these templates with all the files, and then just swap out images of themselves for Hormozi, change around the text. And then they have these thumbnails to increase their pickup rates. So this is the core of the product. And again, the offer I'm attaching to it is, hey, you're gonna pay for this, but if you don't see an increase in your click-through rates, then you get a full refund. So I'm gonna put these in a zip file, upload them to Nos.io, and then I need to film a kind of intro video on how to use this for hopefully the customers. Okay, there are 21 hours left in the challenge, and I think we're ready to actually launch the product. So I've made some copy changes in here. You can see that the title is now Alex Hormozi style template pack. The actual cover image is just the actual templates that you're going to get access to. And then in the about section, I just added a little description of what people get. And in the content, you can see the Photoshop file that people get access to. That is a zip file. And then also just links to the fonts in a quick start little 1-minute tutorial video. Now, as for pricing, I think we can charge a reasonable amount for this. So up to a few $100 for some people, but I want to start as low as possible just to validate the demand for the product. And because the goal of this challenge is to get our first customer. And if we validate it with the first customer, then we can scale it up and actually make money from it later. So Nos.io has this flexible pricing option where, as opposed to a fixed price, I can just say, hey, you have to pay a minimum amount, but also beyond that minimum, you can choose whatever it is that you want to pay. So I've set the minimum to $1, so you do have to spend something to go ahead and buy it, and the suggested price at just $15. That's cheap enough that if anyone does actually want this, they will just go ahead and buy it. So we still get some amount of revenue and we figure out how much people actually want this. That in mind, let's hit publish. Now we can check out the product link. So I'll click copy, let's go incognito, and this is what it looks like. So on the front end, you can see the description, the files that you're going to get access to, and then to actually buy it, you can click on the file or pay what you want, and it brings you to this very simplified checkout page. You can name your own price and then check out. So now we have 21 hours to go and find our first customer for the info business. And so for that, I'm going to head over to the marketing tab right here. And there's a few different strategies we'll pursue. So number one is Magic Reach right here on the platform, which helps us contact potential customers over email. Number two is Magic Leads. So this helps us find people we could reach out to that may want the product. And then number three is Magic Ads. And so we can actually launch AI-powered Facebook and Instagram ads in 2 steps. And I think that'll be the main growth driver here. So we'll see. So I'm gonna click create new campaign. I'll choose our product and they're gonna build the ads for us. Okay, so this is the ad that the AI generated for us. I actually really like, I don't think we need anything more than this, but I am gonna have the AI create some more variations here. Okay, so we have our 5 variations. Now the image is the same, and if we wanna do this properly over time, we're gonna optimize by testing out different images. For now, we're just split testing the copy itself. I've also changed the headline here. So now it says only $1 for a limited time to hopefully help convert people just based on how cheap it is. Now I'll click next step. Let's set the budget at $100. We're gonna run it for 2 days. Okay, then I connected my Facebook. You can see that right here. And now let's just launch it. So the ads have to get reviewed. So we're going to check back on this in a few hours. And now let's go find some leads for the product. And what this has done for us automatically is found search parameters for the ICP or the demographic that we're looking for. And then it will go generate those leads for us. Okay, and you can see that most of these are digital marketing specialists or people who work around YouTubers. So what I can do is click reach out, and AI actually wrote this for us. And that looks really good actually on this side of things. I'm just gonna add that it costs $1, and then let's change the subject line to Alex Hormozi thumbnail pack download, and then we'll click send. So I'm gonna sit down and send a few more of these emails, and we'll see if any of those convert as well as the ads. been about a day. I've been studying, but I did just check the dashboard and check this out. $6. Yeah, so basically we got another customer, so a second sale, and they didn't pay the minimum of $1. They chose to pay $5. And I think the guy's name was Philip. They're also located in the US, like the first sale. And we can actually go into the marketing tab and then magic ads, and we can see the exact ads that brought in the sales. So we got 27 page visits and 2 leads. So 1 in 10 people who are visiting the landing page are converting, and we spent $59. And what's really good news is that all the sales have come from this one single ad, where the cost per lead is being just under $6. Now you may be thinking, why am I celebrating the fact that we just spent $60 on ads and only got $6 in sales? But this is actually extremely good news. So very few companies just put random ads out there and immediately see a big return. And rather, the way the whole industry works is you try a lot of ads, you see what approach kind of works, and then you just keep iterating. And over time, you reach the point where your ads are profitable for you. And that's exactly what we've done here, because both of those sales came from one single creative. And here I can click on that and we can see exactly what the ad was that converted here. And so basically, with no optimization, with just throwing 5 ads up there, 2 people were convinced enough of this to go ahead and buy it. And so the easy next step is just to keep trying new creatives and copy. And then there's 2 other big things that are going to make a difference here. Number 1 is price. Right now we're letting people pay whatever they want, but what if we just set the price to not just $5 or $10, but $40? If we lose half the people who would otherwise only pay $5, then we just 4x the amount of money there, and we're already bringing in leads for $6. So that right there would be something really profitable that we could scale up. And then here's the other big thing. So when people checked out, they essentially became members in the community. So I can go right here and I can see both of the leads, so Philip and Alex. And so what I can do is go ahead and email this people with new products that we launch, because we know that both of these people agreed to go ahead and pay for the Alex Hormozi pack. So what if we just sold them a Iman thumbnail pack or an all-in pod thumbnail pack? We can just upsell these guys because we have their email and they're going to get our messages through the Nos.io platform. So all in all, we hit our goal of 1 sale within 24 hours. We built a product that people actually want. We deployed it and we actually validated it in the market with 2 sales and an ad creative that seems to work. So that in mind, I'm gonna get back to studying so I don't fail my exams. And if you wanna see us continue to work on scaling this business, then just drop a like or a comment on the video. That said, I appreciate y'all being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.